What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is yours truly, Fitz. How you guys doing? I hope you're having a fantastic today. Let's talk about Shadow Pokemon, specifically the importance of Shadow Pokemon. But first off, real quick, your boy has joined the Mixer streaming community. Already have 7 followers. Make sure you follow me down here in the left-hand corner at Fitz. There's a little, slash mark at the bottom there. I don't even know what you call that. But make sure you follow me on Mixer, and let me tell you why. Mixer has a Mixer Create app. I can stream when I'm out shiny hunting Pokemon Go on the Mixer Create app. I don't know if you guys realize this, but YouTube gaming no longer works on the cell phone. I used to stream a lot for a lot of you new subscribers. I used to stream a lot while I was out actually hunting and doing raids. But that app is no more, and there's hardly any good actual streaming apps on your phone to go out and stream Pokemon Go. So this is the opportunity. Make sure you follow me on Mixer. Link will be in the description down below so you can join with me. I will be testing out the streaming features when I'm shiny hunting, when I'm doing raids downtown in my local area. So without further ado, let's get into it. Shadow Pokemon. Let's go over Shadow Pokemon and the ones that are currently available. Then I'll go over why these are actually so important. So first off, when you beat a Team Rocket grunt, you get 500 Stardust. That's fantastic. That's already a bonus, but you do lose some potions and revives depending on the type of battle that you do. But what about the Shadow Pokemon that are available right now in the game? Well, we have Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Rattata, Zubat in their evolution lines, Dratini, Snorlax, Mudkip family, Poliwag family, Muck and Grimer, Drowsy, Cubone, Scyther, Magikarp, and Gyarados, obviously. Well, you can only get Magikarp, but the family. And Houndour. So, you're probably thinking, Fitz City, so what, big deal? I already knew about this. I'm not quite done yet. These Pokemon were found in the latest APK. This was literally released today. New Shadow Pokemon and Fall Pokemon added in Pokemon Go. Kangaskhan, Diglett family, Rhyhorn family, Rhyperior even. Imagine fighting a Shadow Rhyperior. That's gonna stink. Murkrow and Honchkrow. Gibble with Garchomp. That would suck. Krabby. That would actually hurt a lot. Kingler has a very high attack stat. The Shelter family. The Geodude family. And even Hippopotas with Hippowdon. That would stink too. Now here's the interesting thing that I wanted to cover. Why are Shadow Pokemon important? Like, how are they important? It's because of the IVs, guys. Getting Shadow Pokemon, it's no different, well, it is different than catching Pokemon in the wild. Although, when you're trying to catch that Shadow Pokemon, it is random IVs, but you don't need 100% IV Pokemon to get 100% thanks to the purification process. The purification process gives us +2 in each stat line. So you can come across any of these Shadows with 13, 13, 13 stats, purify it, and get a guaranteed 100% Pokemon that is not only 100%, but also costs less to power up, and it costs less to give it a second move, and it costs less to evolve it. Now, where more of the importance comes from is grabbing a good IV Pokemon that you don't have. Let's go back to this list. How many of you have 100% IV Dratini? Or a 97%? This is a good chance to do it. And one of the things that Shadow Pokemon get knocked for is the purification process. Honestly, don't purify everything under the sun regardless of IVs. I would hunt and look for good IV Shadow Pokemon to purify. Because over time, you'll get that purification badge. Don't worry about it. It's not a rush. So purify Pokemon that are going to be good. And another thing is weather does affect all these Pokemon. So if you happen to come across an actual weather-boosted Rocket Stop, you're in luck. You just increase your chances of high IVs even more. Because some of these Pokemon are meta-relevant. Now, Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, they might not ever get the Community Day moves back, but Charizard's pretty good. Also, you could say, Snorlax is a good gym defender. Dragonite's always good. It's got Dragon Tail and Outrage. Absolutely. Swampert's pretty good. Muck's very good. You could make a claim for Poliwrath for PvP, Hypno now for PvP, Scizor has always been good, Scyther's good as well, Houndoom is not a bad dark type Pokemon, and now bringing all these new ones that were found, you know, getting 100% Rhyperior, 100% Honchkrow, getting your first Gibble, like this is groundbreaking too, but also getting your first Gibble with good IVs. This increases that chance even further because hatching this thing is next to impossible. Maybe you don't have a good Kingler, maybe you don't have a good Golem. If you're like me, maybe you don't have a good Hippowdon. I do not. I am soul searching for one of these. I think Hippowdon's really cool. It's not the best Pokemon in the world, but it could be usable and fun in certain situations, and it's definitely good in gyms. So to backtrack on that, I caught a... This Zubat right here is 13, 14, 13. I purified it, it's going to be 100%. I even came across a Rattata with the same stats later that day and got 100%, my first ever Rattata going into a purified Raticate, and this went into a purified Crobat, my second 100% IV Crobat. Now Crobat is not a terrible Pokemon, so it's nothing to scoff at. It's a decent Pokemon, it's got well-rounded stats, and the Raticate could be good for the Great League, but regardless, it's 100%. I can add that to my Pokedex for 100% IV Pokemon, because that's all of us are collectors. We're trying to get that as well, and definitely some more than others. Could you imagine 100% Garchomp? I would probably pass out, and so would you. So I encourage you to go out and actually do these rocket stops, not for the Stardust, not for the challenge, but to increase your strength as a Pokemon trainer in raids, in gym battles, and in gyms themselves via defending, like throwing a really strong Snorlax, for example. There is no benefit from keeping the Pokemon in Shadow. It's just going to cost you a buttload of Stardust, but the main benefit is getting a powerful Pokemon, and this is one of the easiest ways to do it. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Have you gotten yourself a 100% IV purified Pokemon after going out and catching the Shadow one, or have you gotten any good IVs regardless? Let me know how you guys did in the comment section down below. Team Rocket Stops seem to be coming around a lot more easier now. Their spawn rates are a little bit higher too, so if you haven't really been hunting for them, go look for them. They're out there a lot easier than when they first came out. And also, remember, don't forget to follow me on Mixer. I will be testing those streams out here pretty soon, so I'm very excited for that. Bear with me when that does happen. There might be some issues, but I'm super excited to be streaming again actual Pokemon content, and also other games too. If you'd like to tune in, hang out in the chat, I'm very active, you guys know that. So that's a Blue Fitz City, I'm signing off. I'll see you guys in the next Pokemon Go video.